Down out of the Coteau Hills and looking east along secondary 342 towards the Beechy corner. Meadow larks in the ditches, and high overhead there's a Sprague's pipit or two. It is Wednesday, July 21st, and this is Beechy, Saskatchewan. Kyle is westward along 342 about 50 kilometers. This region has a long association with the cattle industry, the first settler in this area being rancher Robert Cruikshank, who had a 50,000 acre spread. In 1882, the CPR ran its main line about 30 miles south of here, but on the other side of the South Saskatchewan River. It wasn't until the ferry was established at Elbow in 1905 that the area on the north side of the river began to open up. The Riverside Ferry, where Riverhurst is now, began in 1908, and the Herbert Ferry began operations in 1910, which saw a lot of settlers from the United States and Europe coming into this area. The first school in the area was at Jonesville, about 3 miles south. This is the current school. Down at Jonesville also was the rural post office from 1919 to 1922 in the farmhouse of Alfred Baker Jones. And way down the road there is a participant in the Saskatchewan Cycling Association's great annual Saskatchewan Pedal. The baseball diamonds are behind the arena in the infield of an old half-mile horse racing track. The current team, the Beechy Breakers, can trace their lineage all the way back to the first teams organized in this area in 1911. Looking east along Railway Avenue. Roughly north up Main. There's the Cycling Association's support vehicle. And back westward towards the school and the ball diamonds down in the valley. The Jonesville post office was moved onto the town site in 1922, and Beechy's had a post office ever since. The station would have been down there. Oh, hijinks on High Street. Call 911.
You can edit that out, right?
The village office. Beechy incorporated itself as a village on May 11th, 1925. The village is also the headquarters of the rural municipality of Victory. With the money available to it after it incorporated, the village laid out sidewalks and improved the streets, and in 1926 bought a light plant to banish the darkness, and power electric appliances.
No face. Right here. He's looking at me.
And you're going, wow!
Good morning.
Through the foliage is the arena, curling and skating. The first one was built in 1952, and this is the third one that the village has erected.
We did that for a while, but then I really likes to see.
Hey, We know who is the master of the domain of that little house on the
Beechy United, probably the old Presbyterian church. For the first few years, area settlers had to haul their produce and get supplies at Wisden, 40 miles north on the Canadian Northern line. Canadian Northern survey crews staked a right-of-way out here in 1919. That's the back of the curling rink and skating rink, looking east along the north side of town and up to the 9-hole Sam Green Golf Course. The town site was laid out in 1920. In 1921, the successor of the Canadian Northern, the Canadian National Railways, laid 60-pound steel out of what the Canadian Northern crews had called Mile 55, even though it's only 35 miles from Dunn Lane where CN took the steel off. So Beechy was literally the end of the line, but the steel ended right down by the school. On the east side of town, looking east, along secondary 737 rather, looking south. In the distance is Snakebite Coulee, wending its way down to the South Saskatchewan River. The Beechy Cooperative Farm was set up in this neighborhood in 1949 and lasted until the government taxed it out of business in '69. A close-up of West Central Road and Rail's producer loading terminal, built in 2004, I think. The last elevator in Beechy. Beechy reached a peak population of 428 in 1966. 40 years later, it was down to 240 and falling. According to Bowie and Cosma, the first station CN dropped off here was a portable they replaced in 1921, which they replaced with a modest fourth-class station in 1923, where it is now.